We begin tonight with a unique effort to address the widespread problem of addiction. Numbers for Georgia and South Carolina show a significant part of the population is struggling with substance abuse. According to the Georgia Department of Public Health, all drug overdose deaths in the state increased by 55% from 2019 to 2021. In a recent survey, nearly 7% of Georgia residents reported using illicit drugs in the past month. Experts say the increase is driven in large part by the prevalence of opioids. In South Carolina, the Department of Health and Environmental Control says from 2019 to 2020, the total number of opioid-involved overdose deaths in the state increased by 59%. The total number of all drug overdoses jumped by 53%. Addiction is taking center stage in one Lowcountry community, literally. It's a musical that highlights the struggle to overcome the dangerous and in many cases deadly compulsion. WSAV's Andrew Davis went behind the scenes and has tonight's top story.
50% of all teens say they've used a drug at least once, and it's that one time that can lead to many, many more and many worse things. It's the subject of a new musical being workshopped right here on Hilton Head Island with the designs on Broadway. A young girl taking flight with her dragon. But this isn't a fantasy, it's a musical based in reality. The dragon, a metaphor for the euphoric feeling connected to drugs.
I wrote a note in my little notebook that said, "Is addiction a monster?" And that's kind of where this whole idea sprung from.
That idea in Maggie May's book, now a musical on stage on Hilton Head. The stories of using, abusing, love, and loss for the character of Georgia and the dragon. Her addiction happened to Maggie a decade ago.
It's so scary to talk about, and people don't like to be like, oh, like he's an addict, or oh, he's one of those people kind of things. And what if it was just like, hey, I have a dragon? You know, like what if we could just get to that place of being able to talk about it and to not shame it in the way that it's been shamed in the past?
Well, look at you.
Maggie's script brought to life by the actors on stage and the music of Josh Faranis, a SCAD graduate.
It's wild to come full circle, because here is sort of where I discovered my love for writing, my passion for writing music and songs.
A project endorsed by the Betty Ford Clinic. It goes beyond the stage for both Maggie and Josh, but rooted in real life.
The idea of this is to walk away and share it with everybody that you know, to hope that people can see themselves.
You see the struggle and the reason why people take these drugs and what happens to them through that journey, and see it from an empathetic side.
I hope that they feel empowered. I hope that they feel compassion. I hope they learn something that they didn't know before. I hope that they have hope. They see that there's a way out.
Can we take this one day at a time under the bridge plus water?
From here in Hilton Head, this musical will continue to evolve with the hope that it ends up on tour or maybe even on Broadway. It's Maggie's dream to bring it there, not just for her vision, but to give others help and hope. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3, on your side.
We have a list of important resources in the Coastal Empire and Lowcountry. If you or someone you know needs help, you'll find that at wsav.com/crisis hotline.